No more yearly goals. This video will change the way you think. Hi, it's Poku Banks, baby. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you can. It will help my channel a lot. Thank you very much. Now, in this video, we're going to be doing a book review of the book called The 12-Week Year. And one of my friends recommended me this book because it goes into, increasing productivity during the year, setting goals throughout the year, because the book essentially says that 1 year is now equivalent to 12 weeks. Now, that may seem a little bit confusing to you. I'll explain it throughout this video. Now, this book will change the way you think about, setting goals, annualized thinking. It will change the way you think. So again, tread carefully when watching this video. How many times have you set a goal in January and then by August it's become unattainable due to other circumstances that you can't control? 2020 is a perfect example of this. January and February were okay months, life was normal. And then boom, March came and it changed our lives forever. Lockdown, masks, 2-meter distance, it just changed the way things were done. So if you had any goals in the event industry or hospitality sector, those goals or plans were ruined in March when Corona hit, therefore defeating the purpose of your yearly goal. Now, let's look at my yearly goals for 2020. The first goal was 7 rent-to-rents. Now, essentially, this was going to plan, so I had 1 rent-to-rent in January. I was planning to get more, but then when Corona hit, it came to a point where I got to save as much money as I can, just in case I get washed out by the lockdown. Luckily, I survived it. But again, that goal, it got eradicated. It's not a thing anymore. I wasn't trying to get 7 rent-to-rents after March because after Corona hit, it wasn't on my mind to get 7 rent-to-rents anymore. So that's one yearly goal that is eradicated. Second goal, get Mercedes CLA. Again, this goal, in early February, I decided, you know what, Poku, do I really need a car this year? I go to university, I live in Nottingham, close to the city centre, and, the transport's pretty good. And I'm in first year. I have no need for a car. Everything's quick and close to nearby. Third goal, achieve desired body from gym. Again, gyms will close in March, for months and end. And home workouts, I personally can't do home workouts. I don't know about you, but I can't do home workouts. So again, that's 3 goals eradicated already. But now let's move on to the context of the book, The 12-Week Year. Firstly, we need to redefine a year. A year is no longer 12 months, a year is now 12 weeks, a quarter. What this book will aim to change your perspective on is annualized thinking. Now essentially, annualized thinking is when you're thinking in a period of 12 months. Okay, get rich this year, make £1 million this year, achieve my best body this year. This way of thinking, annual goals and annual plans are a barrier to high performance. Allow me to explain why. So now you start the year in January, you're feeling all good, New Year's resolution, and you're thinking, you know what, I want to make £120,000 this year. So that means you need to make £10,000 per month to stay on track. At the end of January, you've only made £8,000 or £7,000 in the month. Although you're behind, you won't be mad. Why? Because you're thinking, you know what, I've got the rest of the year to make £120,000. I can catch up in March or December or whatever. And then again, the same thing happens in May where you're slacking behind. You only make £8,000 that month, so you're behind on your goals. And you're thinking, it's cool, I've got 6-7 months left of the year, I'll make up for it. And what we call this is getting too complacent. The reason this is happening is because you have no urgency for your goals. You have 6-7 months to reach your goals. When you're given tight deadlines, you'll work towards them with a sense of urgency with high performance because you really want to achieve your goals. And this is the exact reason why the book is called The 12-Week Year. You're working in quarters, you're not working in years. So that means you're working in 12-week bursts. So quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, that's 4 years in 1 year. This way of setting goals and plans is way more effective in my opinion, and this is what I'll be doing going onwards 2021. Furthermore, you'll also realize that the 4th quarter of the year is where the most sales are made. You got Black Friday, you got Boxing Day sales. The reason this is because the days of the year dwindle down to 0. You're November, December, there's only 30 days left of the year. Of course, there's going to be a sense of urgency and people will work a lot more harder just to finish off the year correctly. Now, if you apply these teachings of the book and you apply it to each quarter, then you can see these results 4 times a year. Quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and quarter 4. Now, I'm not saying change your £120,000 goal from end of December to end of March, the first quarter, no. Obviously, reduce it according to what you think you can achieve. But again, work towards it. So that means from January, you're on the ball straight away. You're not complacent. If you apply the same example with the 12-week year thinking, then if you have £8,000 in sales at the end of January, you can't be complacent. You got to pick up the ball. You got to keep it going. You got to put in the work to reach your £36,000 goal, 12,000 times 3, by the end of Q1. And now if you're watching and say you don't set goals, you must start now because setting goals is very, very important. Not setting goals is like getting into a car in a place you don't know with no sat nav and just driving until you find a destination. You're literally driving endlessly until you magically get there. Now, if you're driving endlessly, you may be just wasting fuel and you might even run out of fuel. You can now apply this to your own life. So essentially, you're wasting effort put into different areas of your life. If you have a plan, you know where you're gonna go. Having a plan is essential to success, okay? People will plan a holiday inside out, but they won't take out an hour of their life to plan their dreams or whatever, Some of you guys may already know this, but I used to dream of being on YouTube, when I was younger. I thought it was never achievable, but I realized, a dream with action becomes a plan. you know, I put that plan into practice and I made it work. How I see it, right, is that if you're not planning, you're essentially freestyling life, essentially. Now, don't get me wrong. Some rappers are very good at freestyling. Don't get me wrong. But there's a lot of people that aren't good at freestyling. I'm not good at freestyling. You know, if I was a rapper, I have to write my raps out. So therefore, apply it to your life. Do you think you can freestyle life? Do it as it comes along, or do you think you need to write it out and plan your way ahead? Now, here are the benefits of 12-week planning. Number one, it's way more predictable than 12-month planning, for sure. With long-term planning, so 12-month planning, this is more forecasting. This is stacked upon assumptions on assumptions on assumptions. You're assuming that you'll be doing the same things you're doing today in 10, 11 months from now. Look, at the beginning of 2020, one of my goals was to have 7 rent-to-rents by the end of the year. You know, if I saw into the future, I would know that plan is unrealistic because Corona will come in March. Like, guys, let's be honest now. What makes you think that you know what your daily actions will be in, 9, 10, 11 months from now? Look, if you can predict the future, let me know. Tell me what stock to pick. Number two, 12-week plans are way more focused than 12-month plans or yearly plans. With yearly goals, you're essentially putting, 5, 6, 7 goals all down at once. Whereas with 12-week plans, you're putting down 2 to 3 goals that you specifically want within the next quarter, within the next 12 weeks. This now means you can now focus on certain areas of your life. You can pick and decide which you want to develop. Are you focused on money? Are you focused on growing your platform? Are you focused on getting a good body? What is it? Whereas with 12-month goals, you've written down 7, 10 goals and now you spread way too thin. You need to focus your efforts and your forces all into a few goals that you really need. The key ones. Look, guys, the aim is to be great, not mediocre at many things. And then the book then goes on to say that 12 weeks is long enough to get things done, but short enough to create urgency. Therefore, it's the perfect match for high performance and getting your goals done. Long-term results are the effect of what you do every day. So, if you work at the gym every day, in the long term, you have a nice body. You don't get a nice body by working very, very hard for one day. You do it at a moderate pace every day or every other day for a few months, few years, to see the results. So therefore, what you do on a daily will morph who you are in the few months to become. And therefore, working in 12-week chunks to reach your 12-week goals, this means whatever you do every day, your everyday routine is crucial for hitting your goals. Now, in chapter 6 of the book, this then goes on to talk about lead and lag indicators. I didn't know about these, but these are pretty interesting. Now, at the end of the day, what you measure tends to do very well. So when it comes to lag indicators, this is income, sales, revenue, pounds lost, pounds gain. Essentially, this is the end results of what you've achieved, the work you put in. Now, lead indicators, which is new to me, this is essentially, the amount of people you've called, the amount of workouts you've done, the amount of emails you sent out, the amount of videos you've uploaded. These are the activities that produce the end results. So the income, the amount of pounds you've lost, the revenue. And this is what people don't measure, the lead indicators. And at the end of the day, what you need to remember is lead indicators is execution. This is what you have control over, what you can do. You can decide how many videos you want to upload per week. You can decide how many times you want to work out every week. But what you can't decide is how much money you're going to make every week. You can't decide how much pounds you're going to lose. You can't decide how much revenue you're going to do. But you can decide how many calls you're going to do. So again, lead indicators is what you should be focusing on. Now, the book also recommends that you use a weekly scorecard. This essentially measures your progress every week, going leading up to the 12 weeks, the end of the quarter. Again, it's always good to reflect on what we've done, how to improve, and we'll be going over this later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so cool guys, now we're going to move on to laptops. So if you guys are looking to do this with me as well, so if you're interested in the 12-week year, again, the book will be linked down below in the description. Now we're going to move on to how to do it on a weekly basis, and the template as well will be linked down below. So now moving on to the Excel spreadsheet, as you can see, this is week 1. Now this person wants to improve their physical health and fitness. That's their goal at the end of the 12 weeks. So when it comes to lead indicators, follow the C25K training plan. I don't know what it is, but they need to follow it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Don't eat after 8 p.m. So if you want to reduce your weight, just don't eat after 8 p.m. You can't control how much weight you're going to lose, but what you can control is what you're going to eat. So don't eat after 8 p.m. Spend 10 minutes stretching. Again, these are the actions that are making you get the results. This is what you can control. So as you can see, these are all lead indicators, okay? And as you can see, these are the things that drive the lag indicators. The person removed all the candy from the house, so they're doing something to reduce the chances of them gaining more weight. And now the lag indicators, which are the results of what you've done. You lost 3 pounds, or I can run 20 minutes without walking. Again, you don't have no control of that, but what you can do, the lead indicators will help you reach those goals. Now, goal number 2, this is my one, reach 40,000 subscribers. Now, I won't go over all of my goals because some of them I want to keep private for myself, but for YouTube, I'll let you guys know. I do want 40,000 subscribers by the end of the first quarter, so that's in 3 months from now. Upload 3 times a week. Now Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, that's the aim. If I do that, that will help me get to my 40,000 subscriber goal by being consistent. Plan 3 videos a week. Again, same thing. If I plan 3 videos a week, that means I have 3 videos to shoot for the next week. So if I keep that up, then I won't have no reason to be inconsistent. Contact 3 people every week for collabs. Now, as you guys already know, you guys want to see more day in the lives with other entrepreneurs around the UK. You know, I can't preach everything. I can't preach dropshipping. I can't preach Amazon FBA. I can't preach all of these, businesses, because I don't know all of these businesses. I only preach what I know. So I need to get more people on the channel to show you guys how it's really done. So if I contact 3 people a week for collabs, that means at least one of them will want to come on my channel, and then that means I get 4 a month, and that's what I want. Promote my YouTube in 3 TikTok videos every week. Again, I need to start making use of my TikTok. I have over 200k followers on there. I barely promote my YouTube. Yeah, it's in my description, but if I put in the videos where more people will subscribe, bear in mind I had 2,000 subscribers from TikTok before I even uploaded the video on YouTube. So again, I need to do that again. I got a little bit lazy with it, but now I'm gonna be back on it. Now, as you can see, I've explained why. And now the lag indicators, 500 new subscribers a week. I can't control how many subscribers I get, but the lead indicators will help me get to there. Now, guys, as you guys can see, this is the 12-week year roadmap. So week 2, week 3, you do this all the way to week 12. And then on week 13, you reflect, and then you go again in the next quarter. Now, personally, in my opinion, I personally think you should only set 2 to 3 goals for the 12-week year. The reason I say that is because you need to be focused, okay? Yeah, you set 6 goals, but that's too much things to do. You need to be focused, get what you need to be done this 12 weeks, and then you can focus on something else in the next quarter, from April to June or whatever. And guys, in order to take this very seriously, in order for you to reach your goals, this may mean, less going out, less seeing your friends, less staying on the phone, less playing games. So again, this is only for the, the strong-hearted, the strong-minded. So now, guys, if you need any help or advice with anything, make sure you join my group chat, MMO Gang. It's free trial for the first 7 days, and then £3.99 thereafter per month. You can network with other people, meet other traders, other stock traders, other dropshippers, other property people, all sorts. And you get to network with me as well. We do calls every week and all sorts. Now, you may be thinking, Poku, you're talking about this book, but you don't have it physically with you. Yes, so I actually listened to the audio book, and I can help you get for free. Essentially, click the link down below in the description, and this link will give you a free trial to Audible, so you can get a free book to listen to. And if you're a Prime member, you get 2 free books. Once you do the free trial, cancel it straight away. So therefore, you still get to keep the book, you still get to keep your account, but make sure you click the link down below so you can get the free book. And if not, you can just buy the book, whatever works for you. If you like reading and seeing something visually, that might be better for you. But if you want to get it for free, then check the audio book. And finally, if you want a free stock worth up to £200, check the link down below for free trade. Deposit £1 and get a free stock. But yeah, man, I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know what you think down below. Are you gonna be doing a 12-week year? Are you interested in this? Are you gonna stick to 12-year planning? Just let me know down in the comments below. And also, if you have any book reviews, anything you want me to read and then cover in the next month, do let me know, because I'm trying to complete 1 book a month for 2021. So again, let me know. You already know, man. It's Poku Banks, baby.